In the middle of the scorching savanna, there's a man called King, but his life is not as regal as you think. The lion is not only a fearsome predator, but also a father, a leader, and sometimes a betrayer in his own pack. Behind the roar that shakes the sky are battles for survival. Struggles for power and untold secrets. In this video, we will step into the real world of lions, where the weak will disappear, the strong will not necessarily live long. Are you ready to explore the amazing truth behind the Lion King's life that few people know? In the vast African savanna, the African lion, Panthera leo, is known as the king of the grasslands. They live mainly in grasslands, bushes and savannas where herds of antelope, zebras and buffalo roam in large numbers. A day for a pride of lions usually starts very slowly, as they spend most of their time resting. Lions can sleep from 16 to 20 hours a day, saving energy for strenuous hunts. When the sun is high, the pride often lies under the shade of trees, behind rocks, or in tall grass to avoid the sun. Female lions often lie close together, licking each other's fur to strengthen the relationship within the pride. Male lions, with impressive thick manes, often lie slightly apart, but still observe and mark the surrounding territory. An African pride of lions usually consists of several related female lions, cubs, and 1 to several adult male lions. Female lions are the main predators, coordinating extremely well in group attacks. In the late afternoon or early morning, when the air is cooler, lions begin to move and become more active. They quietly approach herds of antelope, buffalo, or zebra, always choosing weak, old, or young ones as targets. Female lions use the advantage of hiding in tall grass, crawling low, advancing slowly, almost without making any noise. When the distance is close enough, one will rush out first, causing the prey to panic, running towards the other ambushing lion. Strength, speed, and sharp claws help lions take down prey in just a few short seconds. After taking down the prey, lions will bite the neck or snout to block the airway, quickly ending the prey's pain. When the prey is completely down, adult male lions are often given priority to eat first, even though they do not directly participate in the hunt. Next comes the female lion, and finally the cubs, who compete for the remaining meat. While feeding, lions often growl and bar their fangs at each other, but rarely fight seriously if there is enough food. Food not only provides energy, but is also the time for lion prides to consolidate their social hierarchy and roles. In addition to hunting, lions often rob carcasses from hyenas, leopards, or other carnivores when they have the opportunity. They do not waste energy, always choosing the most efficient way to get their next meal done. Between populations, West African lions, East African lions, or Southern African lions have small differences in size and quantity. However, their living, hunting, and reproductive habits are basically the same throughout Africa. In a pride, female lions often stick to their territory for life, while male lions often change after fights. Male lions will constantly mark their territory with a loud roar and distinctive urine. A lion's roar can reach many kilometers, like a powerful declaration of sovereignty on the grasslands. When there is an intruder, the male lion will not hesitate to rush into battle to protect his territory and pride. But these battles also provide an opportunity for blood transfusion, helping healthy genes continue to be passed on. The breeding season of lions is not fixed. They can mate all year round when food conditions are favorable. When a female lion is in heat, she will actively court the male lion by rubbing her body, rubbing her head, and making a soft growl. The mating phase usually takes place many times a day, lasting several consecutive days to increase the chance of conception. After conception, the female lion is pregnant for about 110 days before giving birth to small lion cubs. A female lion usually gives birth to 2 to 4 cubs, with their eyes closed and their spotted fur to help camouflage them. The mother lion usually chooses a secluded place, thick bushes or small caves to give birth, away from predators. During the first few weeks, the mother lion is almost always with her cubs, only leaving quickly to hunt and then returning immediately. Breast milk is the only source of nutrition for the cubs in the early stages, helping them grow quickly. When the cubs are about 6 to 8 weeks old, the mother begins to bring them back to the pride. other lionesses in the pride sometimes also breastfeed each other's cubs, creating a very interesting collective nursery. The cubs like to play, chase, and bite each other, thereby practicing hunting and fighting skills from an early age. These seemingly harmless games are the first survival classes for future Savanna warriors. Adult male lions do not directly care for their cubs, but their presence helps protect the pride from larger predators. When hyenas or African wild dogs approach, male lions will roar and charge to chase them away ferociously. Despite their strength, lion cubs are very vulnerable, with a high mortality rate due to hunger, disease, or being attacked by predators. Whether a pride of lion cubs survives to adulthood depends largely on the strength of the entire pride. Around 2 to 3 years of age, male lion cubs are often chased away from the pride, forced to leave to find new territory. They will live a wandering life for a while, forming young lion alliances that travel together for easier survival. When strong enough, they will challenge the dominant males of other prides to win territory and females. If they win, they become the new king of the pride, but also take on the responsibility of protecting the pride and its young. Sometimes, a new male lion who occupies a territory will kill the cubs of his predecessor so that the female lion can return to heat soon. This cruel behavior helps the new male's genes spread quickly, but also makes the life of the pride full of turmoil. Meanwhile, the female lion tries to protect the cubs, hide them or fight fiercely to keep her cubs. The daily life of lions is therefore always intertwined between love, protection, and fierce battles for survival. During hot days, lions lie down to rest, lick their fur, and groom each other to keep their bodies clean and reduce ticks. Intimate interactions such as head rubbing, licking fur, and lying close together help the lion pride bond and reduce stress. On cool evenings, the whole pride can walk together along the territory, both marking scent and looking for hunting opportunities. The lion's eyes in the dark reflect the stars, perfectly adapted to hunting in low light conditions. Their keen hearing and sense of smell help them detect injured animals. Footsteps or the smell of blood from afar Each successful hunt means the lion pride can eat its fill and then rest for hours. However, not every hunt is successful, and long days of hunger are always a challenge for the whole pride. In nature, lions are not only predators, but also managers of herbivore populations, maintaining ecosystem balance. By hunting the old, weak, and sick, lions help keep their prey healthier and less sick. Although called kings, African lions today are also facing many threats from the human world. Loss of habitat, conflicts with humans, and poaching have caused lion numbers to decline sharply in many areas. Some populations, such as the West African lion, are considered endangered and need strict protection in protected areas. National parks and reserves in East Africa and South Africa are important refuges for wild lion prides. There, they can still live true to their instincts, hunting, raising cubs, fighting for territory, roaring across the savannah. When observing lions, we not only see strength, but also see maternal love and love for each other very clearly. Mother lions risk their lives to fight larger enemies to protect their children, willing to suffer injuries to keep their cubs safe. Female lions in the pride share the role of raising and hunting, helping to reduce the burden on each individual. That cooperation is the secret that helps lions, despite being lazy most of the time, still stay at the top of the food chain. Looking at the slow but powerful steps of the lion, we clearly feel the status of an apex predator. Each roar echoes in the dark night, reminding other species that this territory has an owner. The daily life of an African lion is an endless cycle of resting, hunting, raising cubs, and protecting the territory. It is this wild rhythm that has created the majestic, mysterious, and attractive image of lions in the eyes of humans. And when the sun sets behind the red horizon, the lion pride quietly prepares for a new night of survival. Thank you for watching until the end. Every like, comment, and subscribe from you is the motivation for me to keep telling stories about wildlife. See you in the next video, where another animal will step into the spotlight.